Have you ever wondered what life would feel like with a cool $100,000 tucked safely under your name? Imagine opening your banking app and seeing those six shiny digits, 100,000 steady and silent, waiting for your command. In that moment you could choose to walk away from a draining job, book a surprise trip for your parents, or snap up the deal of a lifetime without second guessing yourself. That first $100. Zero is more than just money, it's living proof that your habits work, that compound interest has switched sides to fight for you, and that wealth isn't reserved for some millennials. All good things, yes, but first you have to reach them. Today we'll go over a few simple ways to get there, because once you do the first million, become us just one step closer. The first thing to understand is that you don't need to barrack to build your first $100. You just need to make sure more money is coming in than going out, and that you're doing something useful with the difference. That difference is your opportunity, and over time, it becomes our foundation. Start with income. You can build anything if money is coming in. If your current job barely covers your expenses, it might be time to look for ways to increase your income even slightly. This could mean picking up a freelance skill, working a weekend shift, or even doing small jobs online. Don't need to double your income of earn it, you just need to create enough of a gap to save consistently. An extra $100 a week adds up to $5. 200 a year, that's over 5% of the way to your goal just from one habit. Once you found a way to earn a little more, the next move is to protect that extra cash. A lot of people start earning more and immediately spend more. That's lifestyle creep, and if you're not careful, it keeps you broke no matter how much you earn. The goal here isn't to live miserably, it's to stay grounded. If you were surviving before the raise, you can still live the same way and save the difference. This is how quiet wealth is built, by not rushing to upgrade everything the moment money arrives. Now let's talk about saving. One of the easiest ways to start building your first $100. Zero is to automate your savings. As soon as you get paid, a portion should go straight into a separate account, ideally one you don't touch. If you wait until the end of the month to save what's left, chances are there won't be anything left. Make saving priority, not the afterthought at the start. The amount doesn't matter as much as the habit. Even saving $25 a week builds momentum. What matters is consistency. That's what gets you to $1. Zero, then $10,000, then beyond. The first one, is the hardest, but once you build that, the next steps feel a little easier. You start believing it's possible. Investing plays a big role in speeding things up. You don't have to be an expert, and you don't need to take big risks. A simple strategy like putting money into a low-cost index fund regularly, something like the S&P 500, can make a huge difference over time. If you're consistent, that money will grow, and it every year will be exciting, but the long-term results are powerful. The key is to focus on time in the market, not aiming the market. You won't always buy at the perfect moment, that's fine. What matters more is that your money is working even when you're not. A dollar invested is a dollar that has the chanceto multiply, and those quiet multiplications are what build real wealth. If you're nervous about investing, just start with a small amount, maybe $50 a month. As your confidence grows, so can your contributions. Important part is starting. Let your money grow alongside your habits. It's also important to avoid traps that slow you down. High interest debt is one of them. If you're paying 20% interest on a credit card, it's very hard to grow wealth. Try to pay off any bad debt as soon as possible. The less interest you're paying out, the more money you'll keep for yourself. Getting debt-free doesn't just reduce stress, it creates space for your money to go to better places. Another trap is spending 20%. It's tempting to buy things to feel like you're making progress, but the truth is most wealthy people don't show it. They save, they invest, they stay quiet. That's how they get ahead. Trying to look rich often delays the process of actually becoming rich. It's okay to enjoy life, but do it within reason. Every dollar spent now is a dollar that could have grown for your future. Along the way, you'll probably hit some slow months. Maybe an unexpected expense comes up, maybe work slows down. That's normal. What matters is staying in the habit. Even if you can only save $10 some months, keep the system going. Momentum is more important than perfection. Stopping completely resets your progress, but staying consistent, no matter how small, keeps the snowball rolling. You'll also find it helpful to track your progress in a way that stresses you out, but just to see that things are moving. Watching your balance grow even slowly gives you motivation to keep going. It reminds you that your choices are adding up. Some people think building wealth means giving up fun, but the truth is it's about making intentional decisions. You can still enjoy life, just don't let those moments set you back. Find low-cost ways to enjoy your time. Budget for fun so you don't feel deprived. Being smart with money doesn't mean being miserable, it means having control. You'll also need patience. It takes time to reach $100. But the good news is once you do, things often speed up. That first one is the hardest because it's where you're building all the habits. After that, your money starts doing more of the work. Interest grows faster, investments come, and suddenly what Used to feel slow starts to feel automatic. Some people make the mistake of overcomplicating this journey. They wait for the perfect opportunity or get stuck comparing themselves to others. But there's the truth, there is no perfect time and everyone's timeline looks different. Focus on what you can do today, even if it's small, it still counts. You're not trying to impress anyone, you're just building something for yourself at your own pace. Comparison steals clarity. One person might hit $100. Zero at 25, another might do it at 45. Neither is wrong. What matters is the direction you're heading. As long as you're being intentional and making progress, you're doing better than most. And let someone else's finish line rush your pace. If you're younger, time is in your side. The earlier you start, the easier this is. But even if you were starting later, it's still possible. These and principles apply. Earn more than you spend, save the difference, invest it wisely, and avoid unnecessary debt. No one is too late to start making progress. Even just a 5-year plan can take you further than you imagine. If you save $350 a month and earned a modest 7% annual return, you'd cross $25. Zero in 5 years and keep building from there. The key is staying consistent even when it feels slow. Progress is progress, no matter the size. And if $100,000 feels too far, break it down. Focus on the first $1,000, then the next $5,000. Each step builds confidence. Each small win proves you are moving forward. You don't have to get there overnight, you just have to keep going. What seems far now will one day feel normal because you kept showing up when it wasn't easy. Eventually, you'll notice something shift. Your